Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by lush green forests and crystal clear lakes, lived a group of happy and contented people. The villagers went about their daily lives, fishing in the lake and tending to their crops, but there was a dark secret that they all kept hidden from the outside world. The lake in the center of the village was home to a mysterious creature, one that was said to devour anyone who dared to venture into its depths. The villagers whispered tales of a giant monster with razor-sharp teeth and a voracious appetite for human flesh. Despite the warnings, there were always a few brave souls who took the risk and swam in the lake, hoping to prove that the tales were nothing more than folklore. However, every time someone ventured into the lake, they were never seen or heard from again. The villagers grew more and more fearful with each passing day, and eventually, they decided to stop anyone from swimming in the lake altogether. Years went by, and the villagers became content with their peaceful lives. They put the creature in the lake out of their minds and carried on with their daily routines. But one day, a young man named Jack came to the village. Jack was an adventurer, always seeking thrills and excitement. He was intrigued by the tales of the creature in the lake and was determined to find out if the rumors were true. Despite the warnings of the villagers, Jack made his way to the lake and jumped in. At first, everything was fine, and Jack was enjoying himself, but then he saw something that made his blood run cold. In the depths of the lake, he saw a massive creature, a creature with glowing red eyes and rows of razor-sharp teeth. Jack tried to swim back to shore, but the creature was too fast. It quickly caught up with him and devoured him in one swift bite. The villagers were horrified when they heard what had happened to Jack. They knew that they had to do something to stop the creature once and for all. They gathered together and decided to send a group of their bravest men to hunt the creature down. The men went to the lake and waited, but the creature did not show. They decided to dive into the lake to search for it. As they swam deeper and deeper, they noticed that the lake was much bigger than they had thought. They soon realized that they were lost and could not find their way back to the surface. Suddenly, they heard a loud roar, and the creature appeared in front of them. The men tried to fight it, but the creature was too powerful. It devoured them all in one swift bite. The villagers were devastated when they heard what had happened to the men. They knew that they had to do something to stop the creature, but they did not know what. One day, an old man came to the village. He was a wise and powerful wizard, and he had heard of the creature in the lake. The wizard told the villagers that the creature was not a monster, but a cursed prince. The prince had been cursed by a wicked witch, who was jealous of his love for a beautiful princess. The witch had transformed the prince into a monster, and he had been trapped in the lake ever since. The wizard told the villagers that the only way to break the curse was to retrieve the princess' tears. The princess was said to be imprisoned in a tower high up in the mountains. The villagers decided to send a group of their bravest men to retrieve the princess' tears. The men went to the tower, and after a long and perilous journey, they finally reached the princess. The princess was overjoyed to see them, and she told them of her love for the prince and how she had been crying every day, hoping that one day the curse would be broken. The men collected her tears and brought them back to the village. The wizard took the tears and went to the lake. He performed a powerful spell, and the creature in the lake transformed back into the prince. The prince was overjoyed to be free from the curse and was reunited with his true love, the princess. The villagers were thrilled to see the prince back to his human form and to see the love between him and the princess. They celebrated with a grand feast and a beautiful dance. The prince and the princess lived happily ever after, and the creature in the lake was never seen or heard from again. The villagers lived in peace and happiness, knowing that the curse was finally broken. They told the tale of the creature in the lake to their children and their children's children, and the tale was passed down from generation to generation. And so, the story of the creature in the lake became a fairy tale that was loved and remembered by all. In conclusion, the creature in the lake was not a monster, but a cursed prince. The curse was broken by the love of the princess and the tears of the wizard, and the prince and the princess lived happily ever after. The villagers learned that love and kindness can conquer even the greatest of curses, and that there is always hope in the darkest of times.